Look, I normally stay away from political topics because, as much as it seems I might be a right winger, I'm just anti left. That's all I really am. But it's a weird statement of the times we live in today when being against weird things is considered bad by a certain ideological spectrum of absolute weirdos. What's even funnier is how I complain and cover the fact that everything we used to love and enjoy has been turned into absolute garbage by those weirdos who then try and mock us for saying quit changing our shit, to the point where people who worked on the stuff we love are saying they're sick of this shit as well and running for Congress. Like right here, ex-Destiny and Halo composer Marty O'Donnell is running for Congress. And of course, Forbes has to say, as a Republican, because, it's Forbes. So here we go. In 2014, Marty O'Donnell was fired from Bungie, which came as a shock given that he was credited as the famous composer behind the iconic Halo theme and much of the music in Bungie's new video game Destiny. Now, after 10 years and many other controversies later, O'Donnell had just announced that he's running as a Republican in Nevada, challenging a Democratic incumbent. Now, you'll notice how Forbes doesn't say what those controversies are. Literally, Bungie just fired him, probably because they found out he was Republican, because they said without cause. And they actually weren't paying him and giving him benefits that he was promised. And he's suing him. But that's the controversy Forbes doesn't want to tell you about, because that would ruin their entire narrative of him being a big bad enemy guy. Anywho, if you're expecting to find a logical through line from there to here, you won't. And this comes a kind of surprise to, everyone. O'Donnell launched his campaign late on Sunday night with a Twitter blue length post and why he would say he was running, which included a lot of traditional Republican language. Now, what are they saying is the Republican language? The sad reality is that many children in our country are suffering. Absolutely true. Years of ridiculing and demeaning old-fashioned family values have taken a toll. Our society's strength and fundamentally linked to the vitality of the family structure has been eroded. I want to champion the traditional family as a critical for the child's development and success. I mean, we have statistical data proving him 100% correct. So if we take out your political leaning here, Forbes, what's so controversial about that? What's so wrong about that? It's factually accurate. But again, Forbes doesn't want to talk about that. And here's the tweet from Marty. I never wanted to be a politician, and I still don't. I've had 2 successful careers and have started a few small businesses. I've also worked some of the big corporations. I was ready to retire and spend more time with my family, which I've done in the past 3 years, I think. It's a really long post. I'm trying to keep this one relatively short. So let's keep going on with this. This positioning does not seem to surprise many who have worked with O'Donnell, who again has a long, rocky history with his ex-employer Bungie, fired in 2014 after many disputes over the use of the game's music and audio workload on the game. Hold on. Let's take a second to break that down, because the implication here that Forbes is pushing is that Bungie fired him because he wasn't doing his job, and that it's because of his political leanings, right? They just said he was a Republican, and here's his Republican statement, and they say controversy with his employer. But he was fired in 2014 after disputes. Again, the disputes were he wanted his benefits, he wanted his pay, and he was composing music. It seems like they just need AI music that they can spit out in 30 seconds that, is terrible, because that's what Bungie's doing now. He sued and won back vested shares of stock. Then he and fellow composer Michael Salvatore sued Microsoft in 2020 over unpaid music royalties, which they settled in 2022. In 2021, O'Donnell was found in contempt of court for sharing music from the first Destiny game, which was in violation of the original lawsuit after his firing, and he had to pay $100,000. So in short, no, you probably won't see many cheering on his campaign over at Bungie. Yeah, no, they want to steal everything from everybody. I mean, that if we're going to be honest, that's entirely what Microsoft is built on: stealing from other people and saying it's their own. And look, we can go into the long sordid history of producers, composers, and musicians getting absolutely screwed by companies who want to take it all for themselves and not share a single penny, because that is what they do. But I'm trying to keep this one relatively short and just cover the fact that I think this is absolutely fantastic that a dude was in the industry, got fired because the industry's shitty, is now standing up and saying, yeah, screw the industry. It's time to change things here. As for his political leanings, following his Twitter account has offered more than enough clues as his candidacy was announced. Some have been recirculating some of the recent headline pro-Israel tweets about the war in Gaza. Oh, fuck off. Fucking Forbes. Oh my god. We're so angry that a bunch of people ran into another country and killed those other people, and that the country that was attacked is retaliating. Oh, the humanity. Fuck off. Fuck off. Do I have issues with the US selling, or well, I'd say selling, but they're kind of just giving them to them at this point? Giving them money? Sure. Do I have issues that a country fought back against somebody that they've had issues with since forever? No, not at all. If they want to buy stuff from us, 100% sell it to them. Fuck it, even sell it at cost. I do not give a shit. It's also weird how Forbes was advocating for supporting Israel, but when they need to shit on a Republican, it's look, they supported Israel. What the fuck kind of weird? Oh, you know what? I don't. Hmm, hmm, hmm. This is a far cry from the stuff I normally cover, and I've gone off on a tangent here. I don't know if I'll actually release this one. I don't know if I'll do, because it's such a far cry from what I normally cover, but it is something I wanted to talk about. Fuck it. If you're watching this, I said fuck it and hit full send. I hit full send. There we go. That's what it is. If you watch this video, I hit full send. So if you don't mind this, so if you don't mind me talking about mildly political things that actually involve the entertainment sphere and bringing back our culture of fantastic movies, fantastic video games, fantastic TV, fantastic comics, fantastic novels, fantastic books, with the occasional political thing thrown in, let me know in the comments. Because I usually try and avoid shit like this, because I will go off on a fucking 15-minute rant about how absolutely moronic these weirdos are. So leave your thoughts in the comments section. While you're there, guys, make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you share this one out. Until the next one, guys, be easy like sleazy.